Hi guys, thank you for joining me. So today we're going to do a video showing this second country red journal. There was an opportunity on YouTube a couple months back it was this country red collection. Oops, let me turn my light on. And it was win it before you can buy it. And you know how I am about red. So I won it. And I was so excited. And I made this cover to start with. And then I changed my mind on some of it. So then I made this journal. And I made it a trifold. Okay? And I still had, and the paper is 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. So this I folded it. Well, then there were some that I didn't want to fold. So then what I did was I joined them. So then I made the journal that wide. And so I took the one kit, which is 18 sheets. 7 designs, and you got 2 journals out of it, right? So how cool is that? So then I already had this cover made and some of the pages made, and then I never went back and finished it. So that's what this is, okay? So there's a something there, a little scrap of paper. So it's just one signature. I added this charm, tassel, dangle, right? Okay. And I just got this fabric. It's a really neat fabric, and it has lots of different patterns in it. And then I tore it because I like the torn edges. And then I just made I just scrunched it up as I sewed it in my machine. I just gathered it as I pushed it under the presser foot. And then this one I wanted a little more ruffled. I don't have another piece. But this one I wanted a little more ruffled. See, here's one that's looser ruffled. So then what I did was I ran it through twice and just gathered it on my sewing machine. You can see this one's not ruffled as much. I don't know if you can tell, but it is. Yes, you can tell. See, this one's a lot more rough, a lot more densely bunched, right? Okay, so like I said, I started this journal a couple months back. Then I ended up making this journal with that same country red collection. It's gorgeous. And then I made other stuff, a lot of other projects, and then I'm getting back to this, okay? And I bunched that, like I said. I added this lace, this gold trim, just to give it some dimension. I kind of liked this ruffled dimension thing I had going here, so then I did it again. And then in a video we were making flowers like this, so then I made that flower, and then it wasn't quite big enough, so then I added the ruffle and I made the bow, and I think that's all for that. Okay, and here is a page out of the country red collection. Love it. Just added a butterfly tab. I added my lined image to the back. I stretched it out on this one, and I don't mind it stretched out. I think it looks good. See? And it's the same image, just the heart might be a bit stretched, but the scroll work is nice. I liked it. And then, since this is 8 by 8-ish, I used legal size paper. So legal's 14, so it came out pretty close. And then I printed my image in black on these. and gold on that. And let me make sure I'm centered. Yep. And then another heart ticket. And then I added just different washi. And then there's another little butterfly image. A sticker. That's my favorite washi. I had another image like this too. But the black and white gingham, I liked the black and white pattern of a couple of things to go with it. And then here is just some tickets and stuff. And then my sister has stapled ribbon on, so I tried that. Here is just a, this, I had fun on the pockets of everything. I just added layers of scraps I had on the table. I just kept picking up stuff and layering it. And I think, I don't mean to, brag on my own work, but I did do different stuff in this, and it was fun, and I think it works, and I am proud of it. So I don't want to seem like I'm bragging on myself, but rather I tried different things, and I had fun, and I like how it turned out. And I hope that's okay to say. So this is an envelope, and I just added washi to it. I just thought it was cute. Here's another envelope. And I just did these out of scraps, after I went through. Here's some different things, I just had in my stash. So then I just lined them up. Isn't that fun? And it's poppy, so I tried to pull out poppy stuff that I had. Now I know that's a rose, but I tried, like, that's poppy, that's poppy, that's poppy. Okay, this was fun. I wrapped the doily around the page, and then this was some paper I was gifted, and I believe she colors it with tie-dye. And then this was just some scrapbook paper I had that I thought coordinated, and that's just plain. I've never done that, but this time I did. And then I wrapped it around, and then these are dot grid index cards, so I just inked around the edges in red. Here's just a cluster on the page and a little butterfly ticket. So then what happened was, I was just talking to somebody on the phone about this, and we were laughing because what happened was Marty said she liked how much writing. I was working on this in a live, and she said she liked how much writing space was on it. And then and I said, if you want it, you can have it. So then I told her all you have to do is pay shipping and you can have it. And that's the case pretty much. If you see something I've made, and you can have it. If you just send shipping, just message me. And now if it's something I don't want to let go, like this, I don't think I want to let that go. But because that's my first Decorate Your Life project, and that's sweet to me. But if it's something I don't want to let go, I'll tell you, or you can pick something else. But anyway, so she said she wanted it, and then I didn't realize what I was doing. And then I was finishing it up, and for the next 3 days, I glued stuff like this to every page. And then I was like, on the third day, I was like, whoops, she said she liked writing space. So then you'll see throughout here, I had to go back and add writing space, because in case I goofed and did too much, right? So this is a pocket, or a belly, vertical belly band. And then these are all just scraps of paper. And then that's more writing space, because now those aren't, but they're cute. Some of these aren't. Some of them have stuff on the back. But like, look, all those different colors of red. Isn't that fun? And so this has a lot of writing space. So then I thought that was fun, just to stick a big pile of stuff in there. I thought that was really fun. And then I made a waterfall. And then here is a page, and there's one of my free printables, and that's a Finch ticket or something, I don't know. And then here's just a cute little bird tag, and then I had these corner dies, so then I just put it in there. And these are flip outs. This is one of Ron Junk Journal Divas things she liked that I did. More poppies. I made that. And this was another fun collage on a pocket. You know, I have that die cut and all of these pages and, you know, words. And then these are just cut aparts. And then this card is just all the different washi I used in the book. So I thought that was fun. Like I said, I had fun with all the collages and pockets and stuff. I don't think I've ever decorated a pocket as much. Here, I always like to put circle tabs or some kind of tab on the page. And this one I put in the corner, coming off the side and the top. I thought that was fun. Like I said, I'm not trying to brag on myself, but I did have fun with this journal, and I do like a lot of it. And then here's an envelope. And like I said, I owed her some writing space, so then I just sewed it. It got a little crooked. And then this kind of, this orangish red is what I used on this too. This kind, it matched her poppies. See, that's like an orangish red, so I used that a lot in here. And then here's just, and that's layers. You know, that is this gold image, and then a black frame, and then the tag. You know, I just had fun with it. And then the collage on the pocket. And then this is a cut apart I had. It's one of my favorites. I love that paper. And then a tassel. So, thought that was cute. Here I made this big pocket thing with just lots of different stuff in it. Here's craft grid paper that I mounted on cardstock, and here's just some little tickets and tags and stuff I had in my stash. Here I used a button and twine. This I had in my stash. Here's a bookmark. Here is another tag. I made a bunch of these tags, and then I put a red bling on it, and then I used like burlap ribbon. Here's another vertical belly band with another notebook because, like I said, I ordered writing space after I spent 3 days gluing it. This is just a little belly band element thing I had with different shaped tickets and tags. So I just made that a belly band. More of my image on these pages. I just got that black ribbon, and I just put it down the page. This is a file folder that we make out of the deli placemats. You can see the scalloped edge. And then this is some new variegated thread that I got. That just in assorted colors, and I think it's fun. These are some note pages I had. A yellow index card, just a cute bookmark. Here's some paper I had in this, like this had some poppies on it too. So, and then I used a heart brad, and then these are just narrow note pages I had, and I just inked the edges. And then this is some note pages I had, and I just mounted them on this speckled cardstock. And it's just one signature. This is just some note pages that I had that I just sprayed with alcohol ink. Here is another yellow index card, and here's some more cute note pages. And see, that's like a poppy too. So I tried to use all poppy stuff to complement her design. But on this journal, I only had 4 pages, 2 double sets of the paper left after I made this journal. I used most of the paper in this journal. Okay, sorry. Here is a folder that I already had in my collection, and then it's got a journaling card that I already had in my collection, and see, it's got like poppies on it. And then I used, and this has poppies on it. And then I used a yellow paper clip with a yellow charm. And I've got glue on my hands, sorry if I'm shedding. Here's a die cut I made as a page tab. Here is a couple of, there's like a page and a tag, and then a little belly band and washi, and then here I just did, you know, some collage stuff. And here, this pocket was fun. I ended up with all of this stuff on my desk. I'll stand up and show you. I ended up with all of this stuff on my desk. And this is like 6 layers of different neutrals. And I just put on that belly band. A vertical belly band? What do they call it if it's vertical? And then another tablet that I made because I owed a writing space, right? And then, like everywhere else, here is more of that black and white stuff that I thought contrasted well with the black and white gingham. See, isn't that fun? And I used it in another place too. And in this pocket, I collaged all that. I had all this. There's some of that colored paper. I had that. This is black mulberry paper, a die cut. There is, you can't hardly see it. There is some gold mesh under there, just a word, and then that, you know, scrap piece I had. And then a tab to pull it, and then a little notebook, and then, you know, I don't like blank white pages, so I stenciled inside the notebook. And then that's just a belly band. This is just a file folder I had sitting there, and I just made it, you know, a layer. Here's another book. And this is one that I figured out how to make. So, like the top ½ inch, one side you cut the top ½ inch off, the other side you wrap it down. And so that's a fun way to make a little notebook, you know. And then more journaling cards, more of these tickets. This has butterfly trim. There's a red Brad. Here's a cute little notebook. And then I like trimming the pages to match the shape, you know. And there's one of my free printables. Here's just a little tab thing. Here's the other flip out. There's just a piece, and see, there's poppies on that. This kind of looked like poppies, but it says perennials, so I don't know. And then this, I got these little miniature floral stickers, and I love them. And then I had that red printable, and then I wrote blessed on that. Then this is an envelope I made, and I put more grid note pages in it on that paper with a whale tail tab that I made. And then this is just a book page in black mulberry paper, and then a cut apart. And then it's on this gold heart paper clip. And so I thought that was cute. And that is something I'm hoarding, so I was happy to share that. Here's more of these tags. And then I just put a couple memo pages in a corner, and then that's one of my free printables. And then I lined this pocket because I don't know why. And then here I just did a black circle with a I think it's 5/8 inch circle punch, and then you can make your own hole reinforcement like that, you know. And then I have this butterfly that's black, and I put it on one of those pins that I've heard them called everything. They're shaped like a light bulb, whatever you want to call them. I love these stickers with the bows on them. I'm getting more of those in. And that's one of my free printables on that set of labels and stuff. And all that's on my community tab. And here is just sheet of paper again. A sheet of scrapbook paper to stick in there. Did I already say, I've never wrapped around a doily like that. and I thought it was really fun. I could have done better filling in the pockets, and this is my first time, and I see that I could have done better. Here's another tab. Here's more of these tickets. I made like 6 or 8 of them, and then just more printables. I mean, cut aparts. Here's another circled out for a tab. I like tabs on pages. I think they're fun. This is, I made it a bookmark. It's this fold over image, and then I left it open on both sides, so you could use either side as a bookmark, you know. This, I had these printables, and then I had this paper. Let's see here. I had this paper on my desk, and it was right beside this, and I was like, hey, I could add that together. And then one of them I did with the book page looking one, and then one of them I did the same on the back, but then I just did an altered paper clip like those, and I thought that was pretty smart looking. I really like them. So there. Oh, I didn't put this in there. I need to put that somewhere. And so I thought that was fun. And let's see, I could put this. No, I can't. So this is a my sister does them in this. You can see how many pages. It's like a big accordion, and it is it's supposed to be a hidden writing spot. And I have ledger size paper, so. And then you can write on it just like this. You don't have to expand it, you know. If you need to write on both sides, you can just do it like that, you know. And then I put a paper clip to hold it closed. And then there's ways they do this, that they like leave the top or the bottom open and make it like a pocket or a tuck spot, but I keep forgetting to do that. Here's my whale tail tab and my free printable. And then this is my image that I have on my community tab too, this lined image, and you can resize it. And then here is her lovely, lovely, gorgeous country red. And then this is, I made another pocket or vertical belly band. I don't know what they're called if they're vertical. Dang, why am I tripping up on that? But I made a writing board, because I think all journals need a writing board. Let's say you're going to write, okay, on this page. But then you've got this is lumpy and paper clips, right? So then you just do that. I got this idea from Hobonichi, and I pretty much have done it on all of my journals. And I truly think all journals need a writing board. And I've made them for a lot. And then there are a few of them I haven't. A couple, rather, that I haven't. And then I'm going to go back and make them. And I'm looking for somewhere to put this. These are tiny playing cards I got, and then I put them on a paper clip, and then I'm looking for somewhere to put this, is what I'm doing right now. Somewhere that doesn't have something. Well, I could just put it on there, couldn't I? I don't know if it works. I could just put it, where are we going to put it? That doesn't work. I say here, with all these extra pages, there's an extra paper clip to go with it. How about that? And that's right at the top of the page. So there. You've got all the extra pages, and there's a paper clip if you want to attach any of them. How's that? And these could use a tab or a circle tab or something. I'm gonna set those out and do something to those. So anyway, this was a fun journal to do. I love Decorate Your Life designs. You know, I I love this journal. I did go back and make a writing board for her too. And again, like all the lumpy, you know, that's a thick textured paper, or like here is a notebook and that's texture, you know. So if you're going to write on this page, like look at all that. There's paper clips and everything, you know. So if you're going to write on that page. So I think they do need writing boards. Did I already say I got the idea from Hobonichi? Because I had a Weeks one year. Hobonichi Weeks. It's a little planner. And I got the idea from that. And then I just started making them for journals. And I do think they need a writing board. And so this is going to Marty. I hope she likes it. This one, I didn't. Now, you can't see the paper sticking out, but the paper is flush with the bottom. I've never had it that tight, and I'm not. I guess I have to be okay with it. I was thinking of adding something, but then I already did all that. And but it's right at the bottom. I've never had one that close. I don't know about it. But I needed room at the top for all of this, the folder and stuff. So there. And Marty, I hope you like it. And thank you. And I'm keeping this video private until she gets it. And then and I can't wait to see her reaction when she gets it. And thank you for watching. And thank you, Decorate Your Life. This paper collection started my journey with Decorate Your Life. I have a whole playlist of all the journals I've made and projects and albums and stuff I've made with her papers. And I just love her work so much. And I will share this collection. You can get it in both digital and printed. I will share, if you're in the group, if you shop on Decorate Your Life, you can get a discount code to share with your friends. So I will have that down below. And start there. And then that will take you to the site, decorateyourlife.com. And then it pops up and it says, here's a surprise gift from your friend. And it's a coupon code. And then I'm also in the Facebook group, Decorate Your Life's Facebook group. And that's where you find out what's going on and what's new. And everybody shares their projects and everything. It's really exciting. And I think that's all. So, thank you, Decorate Your Life. Thank you, Marty. Thank you for watching. I love you all so much. Love you. Bye.